Hello everybody. Thanks for stopping by the shop for another Screwy Tuesday. As you can see, it's stuck. It's the title of this one. Just having fun in the shop, helping out a friend. And I hope you enjoy the video and stop by again for another Screwy Tuesday. Always happy to see you in the shop. Okay, take care. Thanks a lot for stopping by. Well, here's a bracket off of a Powermatic disc and belt sander. I picked it up for my friend. I need to help him out. Let me pull this old Tony. Ha-cha! Yeah, ha-cha my ass. Unfortunately, he dropped it, broke the cast iron, so got a little weld repair coming up on this. That'll be fun. I'm trying to help my buddy, and as I probably mentioned earlier, this is the final setup. I've been trying to work up a setup, a jig, to weld this, or braze it, I should say. Probably going to TIG braze it. Well, this was my first thought of how to set it up, and as you can see, I'm using my split vise that I had picked up, and had to use some 1, 2, 3 blocks just to create the spacing. And hey, there's a screwy ball. Screwy ball which push against an uneven surface. Got it clamped together with a can't twist clamp, and got a nice fit up actually. But what I realized when I looked at this is that repeatability to take it apart and put it back together, clean it, and weld it was not going to work. You can see the crack right here, and I can't feel it with my fingernail. Let me back up the camera a little bit and just show you the jig setup. So I had a piece of 6-inch round aluminum. I had to turn it down to about 5 3/4, cut it in half so that I had a radius that matched the grinder bracket. And then my welding table here had 3/8 hole already drilled, so I could use a stud there. And then on the other side, just welded a bolt standing up to create the other one. Put a couple of backers in for the aluminum piece, clamped the aluminum piece to the backer so they stay there. And right now I've got this little cant twist on here just to align. This is machined and this is machined, but I was really trying to work out something getting it 90 degrees off of that, and was really having a heck of a time. I think this is going to work out well, and if I can get this thing stuck together, it'll be fine for its use. It's not a precision piece by any means. It's just a bracket that holds the grinder table, and I think there'll be enough space. This is a rotary table that I had built some time ago when I had my old bench, and I don't know that you'll see. Let's see, I'll go handheld for a second, but you can see I have it just mounted to the side of my welding bench right now. And what's nice about this is I can actually turn the whole bracket sideways and have this whole table go 90 degrees also. I also have a gooseneck arm for it that reaches out, that works really well also. So anyway, gonna get in here now, V all this out, get it all ready, and then decide whether I'm gonna leave it in the fixture or take it out of the fixture and glass bead it and get some heat on it, and then put it together, see how she goes. I decided to add a couple of uprights here to assure that I had repeatability and stiffness on the bracket. Here I'm using my Powermatic 200 MIG welder just to tack these brackets down. You'll see, of course, you get the little balls that come off from TIG welding. So I'm going to clean that up with a small scraper. And then on the back side of these brackets, since they're at an angle, the actual bracket is not 90 degrees to the table. I decided to add a little tack on the opposite side so that the brackets wouldn't set down if I took the grinder bracket off the vertical brackets. Hope that makes sense. But it was a good addition and really added to the setup. So adding those two brackets gave it all the stiffness now, so I can take that clamp off. Well, as you can see, I was grinding all along this area, and I need to get to the underside of this. And I just remembered I had built an attachment for my welding table to do this. Let me demonstrate. There you go. gives me nice full access to the whole underside of here now. Whatever, it'll be real comfortable to weld also. While I'm finishing up the grinding here, I just want to let you know I'm not going to show you any of my welding. There's a lot better people to watch weld or braze than me. Well, like I said on the title, it's stuck. It's silicone TIG brazed, and happy with how it turned out. I think it's a success. No need for Bondo. Cleaned up well, and I think it's going to be very strong. Time will tell. But anyway, had a lot of fun working on this, setting up the jig here to make sure that I had the unit aligned. Made it really simple. Getting to use my table that I built some time ago that, as you saw, can rotate, and it can also pick up any angle. Just a lot of fun in the shop on a Saturday and Sunday afternoon. Hope you guys enjoyed. Go out and have some fun in the shop, and like always, got to tell you, got to subscribe. Keep me going. Okay? Thanks a lot.